is running still. So that means that I should be able to localhost 3000, right? And if we hit the dashboard, all right. So this looks like it's working, but one thing that I would like to manage on here is authentication. And the reason is because honestly, I want to add a an admin section to this, right? So that way I can manage some of this stuff. In fact, an admin section may just have another like where it says progress courses, right above it might just have admin. And, you know, just provide some of the views and things that I need in there. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on that here and get authentication set up, and that way then I can log in and I can start making these view components do what I want and things like that. One other thing is when we were looking at, where was it? Here we go. When we were looking at this and it clicks over to this, I want this to just be a single page component, right? I want it to just pop up. I don't want it to have to be a separate page, because essentially what I want is I want this to kind of overlay or adjust the layout, right? So anyway, that's what we're looking at here. So then it can be dashboard courses or dashboard admin, right? And then the admin stuff just shows up here. So then it's, you know, courses, add a course, edit, you know, I don't know. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Probably also going to need an authors portal of some kind so that the authors can get in and see what they're doing. So I have a couple of different things. The other thing, though, is that I want people to be able to log in with Twitter and GitHub and things like that. And I really, I've set up OmniAuth before on Rails. In fact, let me just show you OmniAuth. Show you what I'm talking about here. So OmniAuth is an authorization, multiple authorization provider stuff. It looks like it's being maintained. I mean, you know, commits from a month ago, but I don't know if I really want to manage this. That said, though, there is something to be said for just having it built in versus using something like Auth0, right? The flip side is that Auth0 will manage all of the updates and garbage like that, right? With with all the different stuff. So I don't know. And I already have an Auth0 account, but I'm kind of tempted to sign up for another one. Because that one is for Podwrench, and I haven't hooked Podwrench up to it at all, and Podwrench uses its own auth right now. So anyway, let me just sign in. We'll just use this for right now, and then if I decide to change it over later, I'm sure I can. Oh, I hit sign up instead of sign in. Log in. You need to have a link on there that says login. Anyway. So this is login box, right? So login with Google. All right, so single sign-on integrations. So, I mean, a lot of these are just not helpful. That's not what I want. None of these are what I want. So this is the application here for Codineer. Is it universal login? I mean, I don't really care as long as it logs it in. I don't have a logo yet. It's two-factor authentication. All right, so roles is one thing that I want to deal with here. The other issue that I have here, though, is that I don't know. I don't know if I want to have to manage users through Auth0. Anyway, we'll put admin. I think that's self-explanatory. Add permissions. APIs. I'm assuming there's something here. Yeah, see, there's a learning curve here, and I don't know. Maybe I'll just put in OmniAuth. OmniAuth.io. I don't have a password to this. What I want to do is I want to add Google and, you know, all of them, right? Oh, here we go. Connections or sources of users. So it's got Google OAuth, but I don't know. So this is reasonably recent, actually. And Twitter's one of the providers I want to use. So let's just go with it then, I guess. Sorry, Auth0. If anyone from Auth0 is watching this, you probably want to have like some kind of intuitive setup or something, because honestly, that's why I'm looking at doing this other way. So I'm going to copy these here, but I want to add a little authentication. So I'm probably going to wind up pulling in an authorization library like Pundit here too. Now I don't have so it says add OmniAuth to users provider string, but I don't have a users table, right? So is it telling me to actually install device first? Yeah, it looks like it's got device already installed. It doesn't tell you to do that. Oh, here we go. If you used their Tailwind kickoff template, then you have device installed. So I don't. So it's going to go in and it's going to do all that installation. By the way, I'm going to install this gem here real quick. Nope, it's just pessimize pessimize. All right, let's see. Boy, it doesn't like that. Let's just drop it in here. Because I am using it for development. Bundle install. Bundle exec. I think that's right, -C. Yeah. So you see what happened is all these changed and it put this little tilde equals in here. So, hey, that's what you get for live recording. Hey, sweetheart, I'm recording. Can you go on out of here?
I need to tell you something.
What?
You and Allie were fighting about songs.
Okay. Sorry they're fighting about songs. Go on out. I'll come down later. I love you.
What should I tell them?
Tell them to stop fighting. Live recording. There you go. All right, so what this does is it copies the original gem file and gem file lock to gemfile.backup and gemfilelock.backup. But what it does is it constrains it so it says, look, it has to match these patch numbers. So it'll do 3.1 and then this tilde, anyway, it makes it so this has to be 5 or higher. And so it forces everything into the version that we've got stuff installed on. And the reason that I like that is because sometimes I wind up with weird gem versions, and this forces me to deliberately upgrade stuff. So anyway, and I may wind up using Action Cable at some point, especially with Vue. It seems like it'd be kind of nice to actually have that out there where you're talking over a WebSocket and stuff like that. So anyway, we'll see where that goes. So we've got all that stuff installed. Now it's Rails generate device install, I think, if I remember. Yeah. So this is set up that it wants you to do. So this is, so we'll just go ahead and do this real quick. So we've got config, environments, development. There was something here, mailer. Wants you to have a root URL. I've got that. I don't think I have these in here. So let's go hit that real quick. Now this is here in the dashboard, right? So The logo, search box. This is the nav bar. That's the nav bar slide out, dealio. Pages, pricing, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. So these are the breadcrumbs. Does it have notifications in here? Nope. All right. All right, so this is just going to assume then that we have devise, and yeah, I'm going to have to wind up moving some of this into boiler or into a template at some point, or a layout. That's where the layouts live. If you're not familiar with Rails, yes, I am. I am eventually going to get to writing Vue here, but I feel like I need the login to happen, and then I may actually wind up moving some of this into Vue. We'll just see where we end up at. But yeah, this week is probably going to be mostly just set up on this app so that it does what I want. And then we'll layer Vue in or start replacing some of this stuff with Vue to get the layout that I want. And that might be interesting too, just to do with, the accordion stuff, junk. Anyway, so index, blah, 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 blah. All right, so where were we? So we did all this. I don't need to copy the device view. Well, I might need to. But I don't have to, because device is included. But what I do need to do is, in the controller, I need to make sure that it authenticates with device. I don't remember what that call is. Here we go. Sure. Device install. Rails generate device model. We want that down here. Rails generate device. I hate the term user, but what are admin, students, and if they're not users, account maybe? I like account better, because then I can talk about it. This account can access these things, or this account has this role. So I'm going to go with account. Oh, here we go. So then we're going to authenticate account. DB migrate. I think authenticate user gets used a lot because that's how that's what all the examples tell you to do. All right. So there we go. So now I wonder real quick. So this... Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of stuff in here. So book. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting because I'm planning on writing a series of books, and so making them part of this could be interesting. Anyway, course page, user profile. That's convenient. Billing address, cell block 1138 should be there. Anyway, I'm wondering if it has like a sign-in page, right? Here we go. Login. There we go. Of course, a login page with confirmed password. Form register. Yeah, name, email, password, confirm password. So it's got layouts for this. So, and these are probably just going to be static pages, honestly, that Rails manages. But I want to give people the option of signing in with, like I said, with Google. I don't know about Facebook, but like Google, Twitter, and GitHub seem to be popular options for stuff. And this seems to have a lot of pages for a lot of stuff. But see, the other thing is I don't need this big giant section because I'm not doing video. So anyway, and if I put books in here, I'll do it later. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is, wow, we've already been going for 20 minutes. So we have user sign up there. So this requires us to authenticate an account, which means that if we come back over here, close that. I'm really liking this. But now if I refresh, oh, it's not running the server anymore. Oop. Then if I hit the dashboard, yeah, see, it pushed me over to the sign in. And it will allow me to sign up. But anyway. So there we go. So device is working. So now what we want to do is we want to set this up so that it will this guy. Honestly, I should just open another terminal. New terminal. There we go. All right, so we want to add OmniAuth to accounts. Get that migrated on. Open the right one. Here we go. Okay. Then we need to create a new app. I'm working on this right now. I have a few things that I have played with here over time. Create an app. Really? Building consumer product. Next. That's fine. I'm fine with the team developer account because team name. I don't have a website yet. We are in the United States. Academic. Media. Let's go with media. What industries do we serve? That's not scrolling. Software. Technology. There we go. Yes, we will have customers. Well, I'm hoping everywhere, right? But I know, like, putting Europe in means GDPR and headaches. Wants 200 characters. Within the application, no other data required from Twitter. Nope, we're not gonna analyze. There we go. Display or aggregate data about Twitter content outside. Nope. Will your product, service, or analysis make Twitter content or derived information available? Nope. So, yeah, I may have to change that. Go get a Codineer Twitter account. Anyway. I should just set that up now, honestly. Sign up. Codineer. Phone. Use email instead. Here, y'all are gonna know how old I am. There. Whatever. Sign up. I'm turning that on so that I can access my email. I don't know what's going to come up when I open the email app, and I don't want to give away somebody else's personal information. So there you go. Oh, there it is. Twitter. Next. Password.